Hi everyone, I'm not selling a fat story, I'm telling a fat story. My fat story is about health. It's about a girl that over 23 years struggled with weight, from a hysterectomy to menopause to divorces, you name it, moving across this country. It doesn't matter what the reasons are, and everybody has their own fat story. But being fat, being unhealthy, those are not good things. Being overweight and being healthy, okay, but it's all about being healthy. And usually if you are overweight, you are not healthy. And that even means mentally not healthy. So I am 61 years old. I belong to quite a few groups online on Facebook, 60 groups, 60-year-old groups and above. And I know that I'm going to live for the next 30, 35 years, maybe even more. I don't know. Who knows with me? But I'm 61 years old and I look at myself every day, and I thought about this not too long ago, maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago. And I started to think when I was around 50 that my body is starting to slowly break down. And anybody that's 50 years old already knows what I'm talking about, maybe even earlier. But once you do that, you start thinking, is my body really going to hold me for the duration? Am I gonna be okay for the next 30, 35 years? That's what I say to myself every single morning. Yes, Chris, you are. You're gonna be fantastic. You are building a body right now and keeping a body right now that will hold you through the duration of the rest of your life. I don't want to struggle. I don't want to be weak. I don't want to be dependent. I don't want to be hurt. I don't want to be in pain. I don't want all those things. And if you currently are, there's a lot of things that are manageable and there's a lot of things you can correct. And I will be, until the day I die in 35 years, I will tell you that food absolutely is probably 50% of your problem. If you smoke and you drink, there's your other 20, 30%. I don't know. So we are not born with chronic conditions. So just so you know. So I'm not going to tell my 10-year-old grandson, hey, you're 10, but just know in 20 years you're going to have high blood pressure because everybody else in the world has high blood pressure, and that's just what we get. Bullshit. I don't have high blood pressure. I never had high blood pressure. Even when I was overweight, I started to become pre-diabetic, and I'll tell you what, that scared the heck out of me, and I don't know why. I will not take medication. I refuse to take medication, and I always have. So I was diagnosed 4 years ago with rheumatoid arthritis. It is an autoimmune disease. It is not curable, but it certainly is able to be curbed. I do not suffer with rheumatoid arthritis. I follow the AIP diet, which is an autoimmune protocol, and you have to know that there are a zillion foods that will absolutely cause your body inflammation. And if inflammation is what rheumatoid arthritis and lupus and fibromyalgia and all that stuff is, there's plenty of doctors that have been diagnosed with themselves and wrote books or cookbooks. I have them all. And that, as soon as I was diagnosed with it, I said, thank you very much, doctor, and I left the office, and I was not going to look back and be dependent on that. I go every year for blood work just to level it out and see where I'm at and what is going on, but I do not take any of these medications, no methotrexate, no prednisone, nothing, none of that. So anybody that has rheumatoid arthritis right now or lupus or whatever, listen up, because there's a lot of things you can put in your body, and if you say, oh, I do take protein, or I do have this and I do have that, you know what, bullshit. Your diet and your exercise, and if you're in pain and your inflammation, your body is attacking itself, and you need to put stuff in your body to make it so that you can survive and it stops attacking you. Because whatever you're doing to make your body inflamed, that's what's attacking you. But I need you to know that the company that I started, Be Healthy, was with a mission, and a mission is to help other people understand and see what I have seen and feel what I have felt. If people are paving the way for us, and I listen to everybody, I give it whatever stars I want, and I decide if it's true, and I research it and figure it out, because nobody is going to take care of this right here. So collagen is in my body. It is in my body every single day. We stop making collagen and we start getting rid of it at a faster rate as we age. Now, you need collagen to sustain the structure in your body. You need it. It's a protein. It is essential for us if you want to keep growing your hair, if you want your eyes to still keep, if you don't want sunken eyes, if you don't want wrinkles, if you want good skin, if you don't want your hands to look like a 90-year-old woman when you're 60, all of that. You're missing collagen if you are having these side effects. And that's basically what it is. It's a lack of. If a doctor tells you you're lacking vitamin E, Chris, take it, or you're lacking vitamin B, I'll go find a food to do it. I don't need your pills, okay? Supplements, I would say, okay, if you can't get enough, vitamin D because of milk or foods or something like that, then get out in the sun. There's a lot of other ways to implement that into your body. I'm not against supplements. I love supplements. I'm for supplements. But if they are created in the form you're supposed to ingest them as. If you take a multivitamin, do not think you're getting every vitamin and say, oh, I'm good, I'm covered. No, you're not. Do your homework on multivitamins. This collagen, FYI, and whey protein, FYI, these two little pamphlets, and they're on Amazon, the Kindle, for 99 cents. If you want to know anything about this, if you want to know, fat loss, whey protein has a lot to do with fat loss and muscle building and just building your bones and joints and just restructuring. Women, just know that. Just know that it helps with body contouring. If you do any kind of exercise and you have a whey protein after you work out or walk or do anything, I see old ladies passing me on the river all the time, and it's like, God love them. And I want to catch up to them and say, are you doing a whey protein after you're done here? Because that'll help with your muscle mass, and that'll help because, they're 60, 70, 80 years old cruising past me, and I'm like, they want to live. So they either have the secret or they need the secret. And it's not really a secret. It's information that's given to us all the time. So I'm 61 years old, and I'm going to make sure that this body, this face, this hair, these nails, and these legs, these bones and joints, and my rheumatoid arthritis is not even for 1 minute ever going to stop me from living the life that I deserve. You get one shot here, people. Don't do it on a couch. Don't do it in bed. And stop thinking that because you heard something, one thing, that's the way it is. Figure it out. Look at how other people are living. Look at how other people are doing their thing. And I guarantee you there is a supplement and an energy and a vibe and a great diet on the other side of that. Food intake is everything. And I can't emphasize enough whey protein and collagen in your body. Again, I wrote a fat story. I'm not selling a fat story. I'm telling you that what took me 10 years, the last 10 years, 2 bariatric surgeries, to know that it's not about that. It's not about the surgery. It was about the health. So be healthy, people, because that's what we're all about. It's about being healthy.